I already made this into a short video on TikTok, but without stating the obvious, I don't have access to TikTok right now. So I'm gonna remake it for YouTube, and it's gonna be a little more in depth since I have more time, but I'm still gonna try and make it really quick. So AFK shilling farm. It'll get you between 1.5k to 2.5k shillings in about 45 minutes. At least those are my estimates. I've gotten consistently around 1.5 to 2k each time. I'm assuming it can go up to 2.5. So most importantly, you should really have all of the Path of Terra unlocked if you want to get the most amount of shillings from this method. If you don't, that's okay. You're just not going to get as much. The most important are these three and this one. Basically, these unlock all of the gardening spots in Valedale, and then this one is when you collect your plants, it'll give you light back. And this is when you collect plants, it has a chance of giving you seeds back. Okay, so this is really simple, honestly. Seriously, all you need to do is sit here and plant your seeds. So I'm gonna plant flax in every single spot, okay? Just flax because it grows the quickest. You could do other plants if you wanted to, but I think flax grows in, what is it? Let's see. 40 minutes, yeah, that's the quickest. And conveniently, because I know I was gonna make this video, you'll notice that I've already done it. Oh my gosh. This is the stupidest tutorial I've ever done. Okay, now let's roleplay for a second. Let's pretend that I sat here for 40 minutes and let all my flax grow. Oh my gosh. It's been 40 minutes. And I can collect my flax again? This is the best day of my life. Right, so just to prove it to you, just to tell you guys like how much you can get, I'm starting with 0 light, 0 seeds in my inventory, okay? And I'm just gonna start collecting. Also, yes, there still is that bug in the game where it'll kick you out for collecting your plants. I saw someone say if you rotate and like turn while doing it, it doesn't kick you out. And it's actually been working for me. It did kick me out twice, but that's way less than normal. So let's hope it continues to work as I collect everything. So in my experience, it takes about 5 or 6 minutes to collect the flax and replant it all. Obviously, it could be faster, it could be slower. Okay, so I'm collecting the last 3. So as we can see, oh my gosh, I'm on YouTube, not TikTok. I don't have to drag this over here anymore. As you can see, in that so that was one cycle. I got 700 lights, 129 seeds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plant the seeds again, and then the extra seeds I'm gonna convert into light, and then that'll be how many shillings we have. Okay, I'm on to the last one, and with that I have 54 seeds left over. Actually, hold on, I lied. 53. Now with those extra seeds, I'm going to exchange them for light, and that will be our actual amount of shillings that we're getting. Okay, so it's 1800. 1800 light, and that was from 40 minutes, so that's, you know, you go and sell it. Now, that is the end of the AFK portion. If you wanted to do more, what I like to do at least, is while that is growing, I'm gonna go over here and do the leaf piles, which you've probably heard everybody talk about by now. So basically, if you don't know what this is, you run through these leaf piles and you're saying, I'm getting seeds. And once again, you have to have Terra unlocked to have a chance of getting these seeds more often. You just run through these leaf piles. There's a lot in this immediate area right outside of Valedale. You go through most of them, or at least all of them that you can see, right? And then once you've gone through all of them, you log off and log back in, and it resets the leaf piles. You could wait for them to respawn, but it'll take a while. So that's kind of why you want to log off and log back in, right? I don't see any more over here. So yeah, so in that short amount of time, we got 16, which is 300 shillings. So yeah, you can see how if you just log off and do it again, you get a lot. And I did this one time. I don't remember the exact amount of seeds that I got, but I want to say within like 15 minutes I got close to 2k, which is a lot, right? So all of this really adds up. Also, another tip, always collect the plants, because when you collect plants, once again, if you have Terra fully unlocked, you will get that little bit of light when you collect it. I think it's like 5 light per plant. So yeah, doing this is honestly one of the easiest ways to grind. Now obviously there's the quickest, most obvious, most lucrative way, which is high score racing. But if you're not a racer, then gardening is definitely your option. I prefer racing because, well, you run a race for like what, a minute, and if you have a high score, you get 300, and if you have a good high score, you get 1,000 for the week. Yeah, that's definitely my go-to, okay? But not everybody likes to race, and not everybody can get high scores, especially if you're on a server where there's cheaters and they get 1 second high score races. So here's your other options. Like I said, I mean, I made this video on TikTok, but this is slightly more in depth and slightly longer, but hopefully it's not too long when I finish editing it. So yeah, I hope that helps.